motorcycling arms in the box.
And unfortunately, that's all the weight it's got, so I can't actually choose how to vary that. Crank it up as high as it'll go and rock on, you know. That's pretty much it. But for the shoulder and what I'm actually doing with it, that's all right. Over here, put these over here. Oh, and you can't see the other one. This one. It's the wrong angle. Rotate that around. Now you can see it. Okay. So, basically when I put these over, if I have it on this one, I feel the ball and socket that shattered on that motorcycle accident. All the muscles that move along here, there's no bone. It's all muscle, but no socket for the bone. Like at all. So, I tend to go a little higher right here. And I just lean forward like that. Get my shoulders really comfortable. Up we go. Kind of like that. One-handed, I'm doing this, which is how that's wound up. Bring it back.
Guess what? 5,555 miles. It's just after noon. It's a sunny day out here. Yeah, we just crossed over. We'll put it in fix that a moment. Got the V for Vendetta Militia on the tank guard. We'll clean her up. Put the airline This is still as wide as can be. Wow, it's incredibly wide. If you could say, which is wild. I mean, I've never ridden a motorcycle with this much displacement that is this quiet. It's kind of wild, actually. I accelerate, and you can't even tell I'm accelerating. So I get a lot of fun.
Hey girls. So, I am officially putting PornHub director. Yep. On the back of my car. Yeah. Still want to get some of the girls my personal PornHub. That would be nice. Yes. Particularly the Cartop girls. For now, though, as far as some of our, our national park time together, so anything can use and gotten some of theirs and just a little fun with, huh? Try a sex scene with most Beverly Hillers, they would never be able to do it. They'd fuck out. I know I have a difficult time doing that in Hollywood movies, you know. Some can go topless pretty comfortably. Keira Knightley, very cute. Others can go maybe do something a little bit. All in all, they're just not that comfortable with. Don't get wrong, some beautiful bodies. Mila Jovanovic. Adorable little glass cutters. 45. Oh my gosh, those double nipples. Right there at Keira Knightley's. Thing about actually getting the porn, though, you need charisma, you need energy, you need an ego the size of a Hemi. It takes a lot more to actually do a porn scene than it does to do anything in Hollywood. And you're like, well, they're hot. Like, okay, that's cool. And can you bring the charisma, the energy to Bourne? Not go to Beverly Hills. Go to Hollywood. You can't have fun with it. You can't keep that ego going. Even if you do well, you won't last as a career. You have a strong sense of independence, yourself. And it takes quite well. If I develop that early, I'm talking 20 to 30, really important. That's when you make the most. That's when you either got it or you don't. You gotta have the charisma. You gotta have the energy. You gotta understand you. Okay? That's at one. A hot body, very nice. That's something that anyone in dozens of. It's not enough. You have charisma, the energy to actually have fun. And that takes some doing, because people don't realize how much, oh my gosh, goes into making sure everything's good every time. Putting minds at ease is important. So the only thing left is charisma. And have wondering about anything, no fear, no uncertainty. It takes a lot to put minds at ease. Have fun, can get into confident, right? Having fun, teasing, attention, challenging, reputation. Let's have the joys of it. Get you there meeting people, seeing if they're all the cracked up to be. Ain't gonna be who can keep that stuff will quit dripping long enough. I can keep my cock throbbing 3.5 hours at a time. Actually measuring the biometrics of throbbing my cock, the temp of it, every orgasm, up time, 3.5 hours. You can use the biometrics, put the right toy around the throb of my cock. An Amazon review of it. Exactly like Albert Bell's Blue Balls and above it. Also centerfold. Adorable. Good girls. Yeah. It's really cute little, can I masturbate? Oh. Average about 3.5 hour erection actually. And oh my god, metrics. 9.5 inch erection. 9.3 by 1.7. I like spending time in the Cartop and girls and blowing the cock. 20 and 30 sounds. Often. But relationships should be rapturous. It's not about trying to build some kind of together. It's about the time you had together was rapturous. You both actually developed a stronger sense of self. So, good sex comes with a few things: excitement, danger, a safety net, and someone to stand right beside you against the world. Women like danger. They like a little excitement. They want you to be their safety net. They can do almost anything when you're there. Not so much when you're not. You wrap your arm around your little... and they're pleased. A lot of women don't really know what they want. And they likely never will. Most women in porn do. Most women in Beverly Hills do not. This is one of the defining differences between porn and movies. Now, movies, they create a part in a role, ask them to act that role out, to play the part, so to speak. This leaves them with lots of identity crises, and largely not sure what they want. Not sure what. So what they have is a lot of people telling them what to do. All the time, every day, tell them what to do. They do it over or whatever they're told to do. That does not work well for sex. You're being told what to do, no. And when they're telling people what to do, it becomes extremely frustrating and tiring. So you're telling someone what to do all the time, that becomes exhausting. They're told what to do all the time, that becomes boring. So you get a woman there, well, she spent her whole life telling people what to do, being in charge. She finally gets a breather. Someone else is telling her what to do. And that's about it for them. They're told what to do. Or they've been told what to do their whole life. They get to tell someone else what to do. That is about the full extent of their experience and what it will be. Kind of sad, isn't it? So they will grow frustrated. They constantly get the telling someone what to do. Just how to move your hands, how to, like, do you listen? Do you not listen? They can't tell. Or being told what to do. And that'll just bore them. And they'll just jug like, are you out of the way yet? There's stuff to do. So I'm just like, hey, you done yet? Just try to get out of the way. Another day. Look, I was frustrated. I'll just won't even tell you what to do anymore. Not very effective, huh? So let's see here. No danger. No excitement. No net. I'm staying with them. Items of physical stimulation, complete lack of intellectual. You gotta have intellectual attraction just as much as physical. This means intellectual intelligence. So it's physical. Your hands know where to move. Keep that simple clit dripping. But other than that, you don't have intellectual intelligence, emotional intelligence. Women know that. And like, oh, you're hot, but you're dumb. They've already written you off as dumb. They're smarter than you. They're more emotional intelligence than you. Your arm candy at best. They don't remember the names of their shoes. They will not remember your name. Could be fun. For a few weeks, saves them some money. They can say, hey, well, you're taking them out, and hey, you're getting some. You watch all these reality shows, Real Housewives, who've been married for years, they still say, "Oh, mine," and they're all, "Oh, mine this and mine that and mine." I'll give it a few seasons. They'll use their names. 3 seasons, they'll haven't used their names once. They name their shoes. And the ones who leave their husbands. I'll tell you something about women. They've already figured out the next relationship before they leave their current. Men, we have to decide whether we want a relationship. Oftentimes, while we're still in one. There's a difference. Now, rather than letting because we told what to do, the lady, we don't want to have to always tell them what to do either. It can be just as frustrating. Like we're doing everything, huh? The proper thing to do is say, I have emotional intelligence. I have intellectual intelligence. I have enough to be your equal, maybe even smarter than you. That means rapture right there. I am your safety net. You need a safe place. You get that stiff little clip dripping around the throb of my cock. Let's have some fun. Stand right next to. Right there. I have greater than intellectual intelligence, emotional intelligence. This means you can actually have some fun. Instead of telling you what to do, telling you what to do, you say, hey, let's have some fun. You actually talk over stuff, let's have the fun of it. Planning, deciding where to meet. Sneaking around, not all that much fun. Deciding where you're gonna have some fun, that's fun. So porn gives that opportunity. Movies do not. Porn, long list, turn-ons, turn-offs. Movies, there's cause of that scene, a little longer right there, a little longer right there, a little, any of that. There's no fear or uncertainty in porn. There's a lot of it in movies. And like, nobody wants to feel stupid. I'm the one going. They want to be experienced. They want to be good at what they do. So a lot of it just don't want to look or feel stupid when they do find out. Like, you could just have a lot of fun until you're like, yeah. So porn offers many opportunities that never getting either way. Most Beverly Hillers would be incredibly awkward. You have them talk about their scenes, they talk about them like they're incredibly awkward. Instead of letting them have fun, or they just trying to tell what to do. Just no. Porn is probably the only safety net that most of these women will ever have in their lives. That most women will ever experience in their lives. They're not going to find it any other way for the most part. Maybe will have fun. No, I doubt it. Not likely. And the people who know how they're having fun, I meet people at fist bump they feel good about. You start thinking of things, talking with. We talk about us. Not even sure if we want to be in a relationship. And they, the first time, think, well, maybe they don't want to be in one either. Huh. I get kicked the first time you ever thought about that. And just, well, yeah. And because everyone else is dating. Is it because you're not used to being single or never thought about the joys of being single? Like, seriously, they start getting into it. It's like, well, there better be a better reason. I mean, other than the social aspects, you got all these intellectual aspects, all these emotional aspects. There's so many things to consider. You cannot do this strictly on a social aspect. You have to think about your time, your money. You have to think about how this affects you emotionally, intellectually, physically, financially. Come on! Like, no, pretty much the social aspect is like, really? You're sure? Oh, these are 30-somethings too. Twenty-somethings have more of this stuff figured out than 30-somethings, because 20-somethings are getting a chance to think about it. So 30-somethings, if they're getting into this stuff later, oh my gosh. A decade of their lives. Never actually thought about it. Like, oh my gosh. It's unbelievable. It's absolutely unbelievable. We're all having fun. And the cosplayers, the cheery chirpies. Well, on a intellectual title, fun. Emotional title, fun. A little fun. Like, all right, financially, they're pretty good. Socially, I don't know so many of their friends. Most of them are porn. That gives them a good bit of safety net. Like, if happened to know anyone you work with, like, it never happened. Not with anyone they work with. But when you happen to, no, can't know their friends. Maybe a few that happen to know. And they do porn, but no. Like, oh. So, what are we at? Like, I think the example given was, well, seeing a porn star off the set is like seeing a teacher out of school. You learn a lot from them. They're a lot of fun. And the more charismatic and entertaining they are, the more fun they are in. But if you're actually friends with them outside of, well, the whole point is they have a safety net. What's a safety net? A promise of no entanglement. You can be genuine, they can be honest, you're not going to get tangled up in their personal lives or social life. All those reasons they wouldn't consider having sex with a friend, a coworker, they can do completely with the safety of that safety net. No entanglements, no issues, no judgments. Now you get tangled up in their lives, then there's all kinds of fears and uncertainties that come to play. That will not make good porn. You're their own little safety net. How about those 18 where they can get those stiflets dripping, have some fun, feel good about themselves a lot intellectually, emotionally, and they feel good about it. You're more like Professor of Porn. So this means you gotta be comfortable with everything. If you've ever read Julia, one of George Orwell's best, still the best sex. I mean, she's fierce. Has all the political parties trying to fuck around with her. Quit her second, she ain't having it. Those are what porn is to millions of women. It's a safety net. It's the only time when they're not being told what to do, telling anyone what to do. It's a pretty powerful thing. Have fun with it. They want to compete for attention with the other girls. They don't agree for your attention. I don't want to hear a favorite, but they all want to know that it's possible that one of them is a favorite. They want your gaze, your grin, your palms, your cock. All wonder who's kinda go most. Got that little grin? It's the first things. Everyone who's important to throw up your cock. Bring him in close. Grin. Say hi. Just bring him in. Hi. Take thumb over the perkies, all the back. Grin, get right in their face. Swivel them on your cock. Nowhere else, watch the little crimson go those earlobes. See if they're introverts or extroverts. Get a conversation going. You'd be surprised how many women, the squeaky boys, the little pants, the gays, the grins, they don't actually talk. Talk for a few minutes. As you talk, reposition them, move them, get a foot up on your shoulder, get it on over, just let out a little arc, then give you over the pillow, just go right up on the perkies, bring them up, a little necking, and keep talking. Surprise them, interact with them, get intellectual and emotional intelligence in there. Usually expect whoever they told to do, actually engage intellectually, emotionally, physically. Get them having fun. It's a powerful thing. Get into actually spending time with them. Don't tell them what to wear. Smile and start going over what you think they look cute in, what you think they might be able to pull off. Start with the stuff that's within the generalized stuff, and then get into stuff that's a little more towards them personally. So, generalized stuff. They're cute. Hello Kitty backpack. Little button eyes removed. Two little, V-shaped eyes like the emote sewn in. Has a little tube of KY in one hand and a little clear 8-inch glass plug in the other. Ripples all up and down like a washboard. Little 3-inch pleated micro skirt. Yep. I'm like, all right, mostly that, but they challenges it. Like, okay. Well, have these little barrettes. The kind. You want sandals, little jelly shoes. I'm not going to toss any candy. Necklaces or bracelets out there. No, let's see what you can do. Yeah. Maybe some glasses. Let's get the bangs for it. If they don't, little braids or pigtails with a little hats on them. I don't know. For the cock and yep. Blush right there in front of it. Put it right on the backpack. Little glass washboard. See if they catch on. They do. It's good. If not, think about it. I haven't thought about it yet. They need to figure this stuff out. They need to be like, oh my gosh, I can help with this. Not be told what to do. First time, slipped out a little plug in, and it's under the core like cock, and it's like, oh my gosh, the washboard pick up, again, bend and swivel the hips side to side. Just washboard in my cock. And just lay compliment and just say goodbye, little here, there, and they just all up the whole length of the hips of my cock. Figure out where they put the lush beneath so it gets the whole washboard, bring it up above. You can feel the washboard. Where the biometrics, use palms to communicate a little, not directly, not too obviously, but a little bit. So if they're paying attention to the heat, throw out my cock, palms wander. They're feeling good about that little swivel up on. Yep, get more movement in, more attention, catch gaze, grin. Take out the pecs, palms, and they're placing themselves. I mean, building a real ego. It's like building a Hemi. Takes some time. They need to come with all themselves. You kind of make sure all the parts are there, and they learn all the bolt-ons, all the different ways all the parts work. Get them all together, and there you go. And then you just stroke the ego. It'll be easy to tell them what to do, sure. But it needs to be done. There's a natural, organic method. Now, that's how it needs to be done. They need to take pride in it. If they don't build it themselves, they're not going to take as much pride in it. You're building an ego. You're stroking that ego. You're having fun. It's rapturous. And it's not that little thing that you told them to do or taught them to do. It's something that they're comfortable enough. They actually start sensing their pubes, little silicone stencils. Yep, no back on them, so you can put hair dye in without it spreading out across their pubes. Hello Kitty faces. The little hearts. My favorite. Daily planner. Oh my gosh, your eyes. And then little son that looks up and just. I like cotton candy, pink and blue. And it's got 4 little rows of a daily planner, and I just fill them all in. It's no idea, just a little beat, stenciling it, get a little, and dab it all with a towel, get all the hair out. That's why you need the open tops. You take your time, you let your palms wander. You make them compete for your attention. Pay attention to what you're doing. When they're a little squirmy, or start moving their toes along your ears, or there's an intimacy to it, right? They feel the physical, they want the emotional, the intellectual. They move around, talk a little more. I like having their pubes stenciled. It's intimate. I enjoy it. And then see a daily planner and just look up and like, you are a bit of a control freak. But cute. You follow up with something genuine, they know you're being genuine. So a little grin come up. You tease them just enough to where they know, alright, they want to do it, they're gonna have to work for it. It ain't just given out, it's earned. Cute little nipple studs, get rid of all the little chrome ones, and polymer. Plenty at any Spencer's gift, but they don't sell kawaii stuff. And just like custom silicone stencils or anything made. The little polymer ones. Oh, whatever they want. Match the boobs. Little pink Hello Kitty face with two little blue eyes, little blue smile. And tongue just there, this little squeaky grin. So the throw like I got just flop it over for the drag with a little quarter trim, tickle the entire stock of my cock. No, look at it, just dripping. So right back in. No little grin, right? Everything is about engaging intellectually, emotionally, physically. Having fun. Little Hello Kitties there. The one little thing, and they're just turning around and then biting it and looking at just that little mine. The other side of the perkies. Just, I'll fight y'all for it, but some more time with those than you do. And if y'all are actually finding those thoughts, there's nothing to remind of that. Just feeling cute. Little peppermints. Here's how the perkies. Sometimes livable. Take them up there. Charles Skyway. Middle of the night. All by ourselves. Can't see the next corner coming. Just have to memorize them all. Watch the hearts thumping. But they'll drive in the day. They know it, but at night they can't memorize all the corners. It's 43 miles long. Heart's beating, just thump. Adrenaline's going. Oh, been through so many packs of Lifesavers, Gummy Savers, and Lifesaver Cream Savers. Cream Saver. Good. And a pair of Gummy Savers over the nipple studs. Tuck it under one stud, bring it over the nipple, tuck it under the other. Pulls that thing up. Make sure they got a t-shirt on, wind whipping against, and those things will stand up like glass cutters. I'm gonna get Sears in the corners at night. That with the motorcycle helmet. Little suction cup, pink pigtails on it. I like wearing the skirts in the cars. It makes it a little more nervous on a motorcycle. Don't want to get scraped. But in a car, they can wear any outfit cute as they want. Play the smartwatch game. Keep that heart rate down. Don't go around and get those overlooks. Yep, got a minute. Teasing, wandering, any way you want. I'll go after a Gummy Saver. Two minutes, keep that heart rate down. Every 10 beats per minute. Keep it beneath 60 beats a minute. 250 mile road trip. Sparse camping with the girls. Music festivals. Get them out there, bring up, look at, are they up for it? You hear people driving up and down there and then come by, bring that t-shirt up, no wrong, bring it right over the head, a little scooch, feel the calves go in. They just bring up a little more than they expect. A little snicker, one of those. Lean back. Get on the skirt as well. Yep. Groups her back. You can tell what they sound like on the distance. If you get an idea when bring them down and just down the shirt and start to think about it. Start in the clench. I know how heart rate's going up. So my hands wander a little more, help it along. "30 seconds, any 30 seconds. Lowest point in the heart rate. Feel the calves there, the toes there, curl, they got the helmet, having the helmet. Go up there and just for a moment, right on the chin. Chin just a little bit, feel it slow over. But that hand comes up so damn fast that they clamp down. About 170 beats a minute. That one's fun. Or don't go to the helmet, they come by and you can hear them and they try to keep it low. Just come over for a minute. Look at it. I got his eyes in there just a little, like won't work. Just raise the eyebrow, go back to the shirt. And as they come by, dip them. Well, I think they think they're gonna fall. Get small back supported, use the kind of support hips, and then just toss that peace sign up. Make sure they can see it, do a little reach forward, dip them a little further, keep it out of the reach. Come with half a dozen different ones, and they know it's going to be one of them. They don't know which. Then just do a little gyrate, rock them up against with your elbow, but it looks like they're grinding on. A little sticker, and got it where they are narrow, but you can see the three little lines, like right here, where you can't see their face, but you know they're grinning. A lot of gummy savers. Hundreds of them. Still haven't gotten beneath about 130, 20 beats a minute on average. Been over with all the girls that they have too. Everyone's doing challenges. More than 1,000 tent girls. Everyone clean. No government, no military. Stay clean. Military use that could die tomorrow line. Oh, fuck that. Government use that. Well, hey. Oh, fuck that too. Get around on their own wives. Most infidelity is government. They don't want to be other women, and they're never going to leave their wives, okay? Take the militias. They're far better. They're far more juvenile. SmartWatch Militia is the best. National parks. I think girls are awesome. I got to move different national parks every 3 weeks, of course. It's maximum stay. Their cost of living, better food, better everything. About 5% of what most of it be. 90% revenue, 10% cost of living. Pretty awesome. Built a lot of gear for them. Gary's got intellectual, emotional, intelligence. Safety netting. I've tuned hundreds of Chrysler 200s, thousands of Chrysler 300s and hundreds. 6 1-liter Hemi station wagons. It's probably one of the most popular since that's what I mainly tuned way back before Chrysler 300s really got going. 30 miles to the gallon on a 6 1-liter Hemi. Pretty good. 5.7 to 3,800 pound tow package. 6 1-liter, better fuel economy. You get over 35 miles to the gallon. Tow more than 2 tons. How about the tents? Easy to get a 6-point in. Pretty strong, but there's a bit of a gap. So actually holding everything directly to the frame, no more than 4,000 pounds. Unhinging the rear hatch. I know where Magnus around throughout my cock. Anyways, honestly, for 6 1-liters, could be talking about a 6-pack of condoms. Could be talking about 6 liters of displacement. Hemi-sized ego either way. Yeah, the rear hatches only bends up to about here. So I got to redo the hinges, space them out further, so it'll go up to there. 3/8-inch steel plating. 3 sections. Drop out either side. 3 sections. Latch pins good to over 1,000 pounds. Every 2 feet, all the way back. Extends everything about 8 feet past the back of the vehicle. Original hatch with the others. Switch out the glass, of course. You can have all your fold outs on either side of it and all the plates going all the way back. Inside the back hatch, drop tents go down. You have a kitchen area beneath the hatch with 8 feet of roofing. So you got your kitchen there. Pretty awesome. You have 170 cubic feet of flat pack storage. So roll out totes. You can pull any of them out, get things easy. The reason you use the flat packs, if you use anything heavier, they get too much weight. Not easy to move. So you break them down the smaller storages, and the smaller storages are easier to access. Heating, cooling, freezer, all there. Rice cooker. Freezer runs on propane, custom made ammonia boiler. Boiler cools everything inside. 5 cubic feet of freezer storage. Side doors, rehinge, 2-part. They open and swivel, and then they come off the hinges and open fully. 70 cubic feet of wardrobe space. Other side, food storage, canned goods, water. Pretty cool. Up top, tech is actually stored largely in. You have 8 feet from the back of the car to the front. You can't go 8 feet wide because that's the legal limit, but you can go 7 feet wide. 6-inch overlap on the roof. The floor is about 6 inches wider than the roof. There's a 54-inch monitor in the gaming room. That's up front by the windshield. There's a full-sized monitor, also 54 inches, in the bedroom, but connected directly to the Cartop of the ceiling. The gaming room is suspended by steel cables, about 6 inches tall up front, and enough in the back to get the angle it wants every time. So as the roof lifts one end, as you can press it, and it'll go back and forth a little like this, but it always resets around the middle. So when it unfolds, click, 8 feet, braces off the back, all the corners only, nothing in the center. Good weight distribution that way. Doesn't buckle in the roof or anything else. Stays over the frame on the sides as well as on the back, as well as off of the glass. 16 by 7 feet. It's a little over 112 square feet and 5 feet tall. Once the floor folds out, dual scissor lifts, which cross each other and then go out to the edges. The center roof, once unfolded, can hold about 1,000 pounds, so you can actually climb up on that and use it as an observation deck. It's a good amount of space, 7 by 16 feet. The gaming room, bedroom, all lights, more than 200. Like stars, curtains, wardrobes, everything else will be placed in. Get rid of those out. It's nothing but the gaming rig. That's not there. Everything's right. The monitors. Cooling and heating, more than 10,000 BTUs of heat exchange for about $6 a month. It's cooling and heating. You got the ports on there, 3-inch. Ductwork goes. One of my systems. It's in several million of the Tent Girls cars now. Starts off with a simple cooler. It's about a little over 1.5 feet wide, a little over 1 foot long. So you open it, it's your typical rectangle, but height always makes a foot. Usually too deep, so chop topping is generally necessary. Just cut out the center section, make it a little thinner. Or you can fill the top with foam. Foam is easier. Cooler's filled with mineral oil after it's finished. You have 3-inch ducts on either side of the air core piping. A 1 foot intercooler, very high heat exchange rate. Very thin fins, lots of fins on it. It was made because it's made for a vehicle with a very small space, but they can still outrun a Ferrari. 3 cylinders, you actually probably watched them outrun Ferraris. Kind of funny too. Toyota, they made the Supras, and they make these little things and they're outrunning Ferraris. How hilarious is that? So, bottom of the cooler, 18 inches, gives plenty of space. 6-inch cutout, insulation. On for another 6-inch cutout, insulation. Insulation, plain old silicone, simple enough. Put in a silicone liner. You can use caulk if you want to, but it won't last as long. So one, semiconductor cooling plate. Use them all the time when a motorcycle, works great. Goes right along the neck, braces the helmet as a neck guard, and will cool 50 degrees in less than 30 seconds. So on 110 degree ambient, it'll go down to about 40 degrees in less than a minute. That's using about, it's just USB power. Now, 6-inch plate, that'll heat exchange all that water quicker than the heat drawing in. So if it's 110 degrees out, that's running through the intercooler, the heat exchange rate, it's not how cold something is. A fridge, for example, can cool a large space, but you leave the door open, It heats up pretty quickly and takes a long time to cool. This can pull more than 50% of the heat. The heat exchange rates are 70%. So as it runs through, average temp of the mineral oil is about 40 degrees in less than a minute. You only want 2 inches beneath the intercooler and above, because the more mineral oil you have, the longer it takes for it to actually cool. Runs through. In terms of heat exchange, well, the higher your flow rate, if you're ever in a car and you have the fan turn on, but then it seems like it's not as cold. It's because you're not giving it as much time to exchange heat. BTUs are about the rate of heat exchange. Higher rate of heat exchange. So as it all comes through, 132 cubic feet a minute. And that 132 cubic feet, you've got space that's only 5 feet tall by 16 by 7. Every 10 minutes, every cubic feet of air has been exchanged for cooler air. It's 240 times a day that every cubic foot of air is being cooled. A 50-degree temperature drop. With a DJI 1,000 watt-hour battery, run it for weeks. Oh, you crank the engine, run it direct off a 750 watt pure sine wave inverter. Half a gallon of fuel will last you another 100 hours. So $1 for half a gallon, $1 for every 100 hours, 600 hours, 3 gallons of fuel. So you get 600 hours of cooling, and if you're just using the day, over 1,000 hours of cooling. For $6. Now the other plate, ceramic plate. All kinds of ways to do that. I already know that the easiest way to do it, pilot light underneath. You can use a tea kettle candle. Each one lasts about 6 hours. You get 100 of them for $6. That's 600 hours. It'll heat that ceramic plate to over 180 degrees. Heat exchange rate, 30-degree weather, it'll get it up to about 70 degrees. So, can easily cool 10,000 BTUs of cooling or heat 10,000 BTUs of heating for $6 a month. You know what? Not 1,000 hours in a month. Not even 600 hours in a month. Not even 10,000 hours in a year. So I come all year round. Self-contained system. Set of tea candles though. All the pilot lights. Look at this big. Last 4,000 hours at double the temperature of propane. Double the BTU release. Liquid propane is only compressed 8,000%. It's done so cryogenically. You can get 5-6 months of the stuff for less than $20, which comes up to less than $3 a month. So they're there in the game room, and they got everything all set up. Flat step pull out. Got the gaming chair in there. Inflatable bed. Pretty cool. Got lights everywhere. All those, everything else, it just looks cool. It's their space. So they got it all. The kitchen, the storage. Used to be. Yeah, a couple pretty good options. Starlink is currently the best. And Starlink Mini V2. It's right up on there. They can PornHub pretty easily. The entire floor will support over 6,000 pounds. There's no flex whatsoever. Entire base of the tent, 3/8 inch steel. Use EVA foam all the way across. 2 inches thick. Snows won't build up. Center roof, it's smaller than the outside roof. Gives it an angle. Moisture doesn't hang on it, all runs off. Whole thing's heated all the time. Snow doesn't melt on it. Not my car. It just never actually sticks to it. There's a difference. If snow melts, it has time to build up and then melt. It doesn't even get a chance to build up. It just melts on contact. Like, are you scraping all the snow? Like, no. Got these cars covered in snow all around. Just like, man, snow in my car. Burner systems. A couple thousand of the tent girls using them all at once. Gotta have a smartwatch to make it by. The bear spray's nice. Covers a 270 degree radius. Anything out from here around to there at 50 meters, yeah, the system can hold over 50 ounces. Much powerful than any lawn sprinkler. And can go. It's essentially a valve that opens, and when it rotates, seals off, building more pressure here. The speed of rotation is based off the amount of pressure it can build up the next time that valve opens, and maintaining that pressure without pressure drop. So at 50 meters, it'll run off a pack of grizzlies, a SWAT team, anything else. It's good for 10,000 square feet. Each at all four corners. Highly adhesive. Bright fluorescent orange. You're going to do a bear spray, don't want them just scraping off their face. You know how bears do this thing? You want this, and then just panic ensues. Did they just facepalm themselves? And with a $2,000 pair of night vision goggles? Or a fully bulletproof face shield? They look so stupid, that panic of looking stupid. But, well, it goes through your tactical gear, your Kevlar, you rip off 3 layers of skin if you try to do anything. For 3rd-degree burns. Now you look like an idiot. Y'all look like idiots. Come on, every one of you tried to wipe that stuff off. Just turn the fuck around. All your holsters are glued to your hips. Your guns are glued in your holsters. A lot of trouble if your hands are glued to that gun reaching for it. Guns can't cycle, slides can't move. Stuff's a little over 300 pounds per tenth of a square inch, more than a ton per square inch. Gets squished to a millimeter of thickness. Full adhesion. That's 1.5 tons per square inch, 3,000 pounds per square inch. It'll break down over a few days. Maybe some that don't. So you don't want to be somewhere you shouldn't. Likely never leave. You know what happens in the military, you get caught somewhere they shouldn't be. All wind up either stuck on cargo ships, shipping containers, loading docks. They never leave them. They'll spill overboard all over the North Atlantic. Millions of them. Likely never know any of y'all are there. So, guns don't work. You're all mobilized, blind. First stupid fucker reaches out for someone else. Well, he's stuck with them. Don't want to look like a 24 SWAT team Heimlich maneuver. Can't take your guns off the gloves and can't move your gloves to the safeties. Barrels on thighs, glutes. Getting off the close places in your wise haven't been. Wind up hunched over each other that way. How long your abs gonna hold out till you start shaking and like stand up straight? Like yoga, how long do you hold out before you start shaking? And from there, how long do you start shooting each other? Your abs shake, your arms shake. All you're gonna find is a couple dozen of you shot full of holes. I'll say y'all just kill each other. They're taking up Pilates. But again, this is all just set for perimeter. Odds military on civilian soil, not likely. Grizzly bears, some of those. Stay away from the perimeter, I ain't nothing to worry about. And they're on a few thousand tent girls, you got something to worry about. We all kinds of awkward explaining too. The ones that do break down our time. Well, they're gonna call you military bases after they call some independent press, call some other people, get involved in social media. Think all the third worlds that American military get into. They could get out of those. It's bad. You can't get out of North American cities or around civilians. It's illegal for military to act anywhere in any cities, even National Guard. Takes quite a few grounds. And as the only ones who are killing each other are the military, the only threat of being killed is any armed government military. If they ain't armed, in a few days you got nothing to worry about. That's something. Can't fix stupid any more than guns, but, well, we can sure as hell prevent them from being any kind of effective. Military gotta do a thing, guard gotta do a thing. All the simpleton Karens, they think they got a gun, can't do a thing. Making all kinds of awkward for them. A few leaf blowers, a couple bags of sand. If you really wanted to, glitter bombs. Something fluorescent orange. That's how it goes, huh? That ain't the rest of the security. That's just the perimeter stuff. Go looking for trouble. Advise you just do it without any guns. Do expect the belting. It's gonna be hourly for a few days. Depending on how many guns you bring through, how many swings you expect by the hour. Ain't gonna be any pillows over you. No. Maybe a few newspapers. That'll be about it. The girls are cute, but they don't take kindly to threats. You got a gun, you're a threat. And one day will remove after whooping your asses for a few days. Of course, ain't gonna, just drop y'all off like they found you. Usually somewhere very public. City Park, Town Square. This guy goes. Man, can't get the night vision goggles off, huh? Literally tear most of your face off with. And those things are real. Every now and then, just leave a belt there for anyone who happens to realize there's no terms of land soil. Enough social media. Catch all the pros. They go to finish up some belt later on. That's how it goes. System goes into the ground, clear tube. Out of more than 100 ounces, you can see how much is left. Easy to refill. SmartWatches get within 100 yards. What by anything else? And the Grizzlies, well, they don't get bulletproof face shields, so they face palm. Their eyes are either glued closed, so splashes across them, or open. Oh. So, cylinders on revolvers don't move. Slides on pistols don't move. Receivers on guns don't move. And if you did manage to fire a shot, you won't be able to aim anything, and well, then you fire a shot. You don't want to fire a shot, you're going to belch off for days. Eventually some guy in the military is going to come looking for you. They'll be up against social media. Res, they want to catch y'all come out there. Of course, all use ATEX security gear. Saw it right here. Yep. Plus series panels. 60% lighter than Kevlar. And unlike, 3 stage 3 plus Kevlar plates, which will just have an armor piercing round, put it out like that. Cot colors they call them. We'll go through all 3. Won't make it through ATEC security. 60% lighter than Kevlar, stops them immediately. Stop armor piercing AK-47 rounds. Door panels on the inside, headliners, floorboards, carpet, front bumper, hood, trunk, back bumper, basic security. Nice stuff, huh? 21 mil thick. 30 round mag. Stop every one of them. But it's one way. You can fire out of it, even though nothing can fire into it. Which means people get closer and closer. Let them get within about 10, 20 yards. They try to run. Still picking them off at 100. Nice little fold down on the back seats. Also, it takes security. A couple decades ahead of Kevlar. Light, maneuverable, all-day comfort, particularly in a little off gear, which I model. Model Alpha Gear, Plus Series ATEC security, and of course, SmartWatch Militia. Oh, absolutely. Pretty awesome stuff. 10 girls, and PornHub. It's every national park. You can travel every 3 weeks. They spend nothing in utilities, nothing in rent. They have freezers, fridges. They can do every type of travel vlog, foodie vlog. PornHub content. Unlimited data at 250 megabytes a second. Pretty awesome. Electric mountain bike. Around the back. Unmount. Now just right out of the way. Whole thing. Pop slide. Base of the tent. Base on either side. Got transport. Don't have to pull up the tent. First get up anywhere, and more than 40 million of them doing it. So they watch out for each other. Dispersed movement. They don't all move in caravans to the same national parks. They disperse, meet up with each other along the way. No one can track their movements, which parks they're headed to, how they're headed. They eat at different stops. They shop at different stops. And they all see the options they have to stay dispersed and do so. There's the security. Militia. SmartWatch Militia. Debrinet running on every single Starlink. And the Debrinet. Smartphones. Several. So on cryptos for the iOS. Keep all their crypto earnings safe. Into their accounts. It's the financial side. Secondary circuit boarded Androids. Piggyback operating system. Dual OS. The original Android operating system has no cameras, microphones, or transmitters of any kind. Secondary circuit board does. Everything runs through it. It controls and monitors everything running through Android OS, decides what gets through. With the dual OS secondary circuit board, $15,000 entry, $30,000 with the really nice stuff that I'll perform guard military by about 100 years. But that's using organic basics. 2048-bit rising rate encryption. $300 a solder bead on those. I'm gonna have a dozen of them. They're fun. Hey, the girls in there. Militia. Cartop girls. You don't make as much of travel logs, and you love travel logs. Mountain biking, swimming. Oh my gosh. And then kind of realized you really don't make as much doing this, do we? Like, no. And you're having fun. That's important. You can save more, but you're saying, like, you get by. Do some PornHub, you make 6 figures. But they really start traveling and travel vlogging, they get into it. And that's like a little moment when you're like, oh, they don't make as much. Like, no, you don't. But if it's fun, that's pretty awesome. Like, well, you just literally emasculated every gun owner ever. Oh yeah, they're all fluorescent arms, completely blind and mobilized. Guns are useless and they look like idiots. Yeah, no. Enjoy that on a level that only militia can. Oh yeah. A lot more with these too. Oh, and make sure the city pays for all that. Everything is put in place. Any groundless activity. There are no grounds. No plausible grounds. Just legal for military. Try that. Oh yeah. For porn. PornHub is amazing. It's the best form of ID you can get. Don't want to get kidnapped. Don't want to disappear. Don't have some sort of identity. Get a PornHub model account. It's good in over 500 countries. It's completely free verification. If you're willing to pay $30 a month for a little blue check mark, it's gone as soon as you don't pay. And PornHub, intellectual, emotional, social, all there, and awesome. It's pretty awesome. So yeah, give it a chance. It's some fun. I am putting PornHub Direct on the back of mine, and they're good with that. Just install them on my PornHub, but for now. And they got no street addresses, no physical addresses, but again, operational security, got that one set as well. Well, oxygenation efficiency. Breathing rate doesn't change, there's heart rate, but the efficiency of oxygenation. So, 13 breaths a minute. It's average 24 hours a day. Oh, what kind of breath? If I breathe under my breath a little, hold my breath, it goes from 96 to 97%. 1% increase over 500 milliseconds. Still the same, but it's still a breath. I can just do it slowly. I like this. Quick inhale. 100% blood oxygenation. In 10 milliseconds. That's 50 times faster. And 300% more. It's still the same number of breaths. Still the same number of heartbeats. So, cock throbbing, Yeah. Excitement. Graze, again, attentiveness. Again, differentiate. Gaze, the grin. Attentiveness, attention, for attention. I like getting in there with a few of the 10 girls at once. Like saying hi, like getting close, like talking with. Oh yeah, a little snicker. Yep. See who's gonna spend the most time around my cock. You don't want to tell them what to do. Want them to compete for each other's attention just a little, and they figure that out. And some of them are a lot better than others. Some 37, 20-sums, they are sharks. They're cute beyond anything that 37 women would be comfortable with. I don't just mean the squeaky voices or the oh whoa, hello Kitty. No, I mean these girls who look in the eye, come up and just say they're cute. That they know that, but boy, their earlobes right down to their perkies, crimson red. Just look at like, you know what? Catch it out. Like, I think she just did, and she's having fun with it. And I finally getting into it because you're already little pants squeaks are crying up on them and running around and you see the guy here, they are ruthless. And no, so there's a, cute, and there's another guy, and he just goes runner, and he gets pretty pushy, just pushes toward it, scooches in, slides back, wraps arms around, starts naping, brings thighs around, starts stroking, playing with perkies, and just look at it, just like, what just that? Just again, just looking at me, get a little grin, starts suddenly, has a little bite, and she just like looks at, little ticked. But her has her hand right down there where she knows it. Oh my god, just shoot her under the like, I'm just trying not to laugh. As there's notion Joel comes in, as they just like looks at, just don't you be a part of this. I'll bring her up and just a little, just in the back, and it comes over and straddles a little wiggle, a little smack. I'm like, nah, it's ready to play with. But the board makes sure each get, their time for all I got. Competing for attention with each other. I feel like they have mine. Oh, it's fun. Get up there and these guys are in a little freedom of their own and they cut their own and they full squeak working. Get right away, love that you feel like just, I gotta start moving with a little more. But yeah, it is. Oh gosh. Get a pair of 20 subs in there with 30 subs, and they're going to try to emasculate them. Methods: general cuteness, ruthless cuteness. Yep. Aggressively decisive attentiveness. Or like every porn star who's got there, just simply being a little chirpier. Intellectually and emotionally intelligent. It is fun. Get the other guy, and goes over and just around like the other just they both. There's a little grin and it's fun. So yeah, get a PornHub director on there. That'll be fine.